Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Winter Series event number 9. Started the day off with like 25 degrees. Water temp is 40. And hopefully we're going to catch them today because the last few weeks have been rough. Just bad decisions, bad execution, not a lot of big fish. But fishing solo today. Hopefully we can get it done. Let's go get 5 big ones. No! That was a good one. Sweet, fish number 1. Absolutely obliterated it. 10 feet. Throwing a Flash Mob Junior. 1/8 ounce heads all the way around with some Crush City Generals. Oh, hello. You are bigger than I thought you were. Probably a 4-pounder. You had some buddies there with him too. Fairly shallow. Like these fish are sitting in like 8 to 10 feet. Fishing a rounded point right here. Bunch of rock. So crazy. The following, we were doing this last week too. The follow the minnow to the boat. You just let it sit there. Number 3. Three-pounder. There's a limit. Took me a while, but we got it. It's probably like 14 pounds or something like that. 3-pounder. Okay, here's about 15 pounds. Oh, look at that. What's he got in his mouth? Almost looks like a bluegill. I don't think that's a shad tail. So I record on a loop. I shut my main GoPro off. My second GoPro that I keep on the dash, I forgot to stop, so I don't have this footage of when the motor shut down, but I was idling out of the spot I was in, eating a sandwich, 2-minute break, whatever, and got up on plane. I was doing like 40, 45 miles an hour, and I was out at the mouth of the creek that I was fishing in, and then the motor started sounding a little different to me, and like it didn't feel any different, it just didn't sound right. So I'm coming off pad, and before the time I even get all the way off plane, it just shuts down. Now I know that that is not good. The motor ran perfectly fine in the morning, and there were really no warning signs. I popped the cowling off, looked around, didn't see anything real obvious, and from there I just decided that I was gonna have to troll and fish my way back. It was only like 11:45-ish, so I had 3.5 hours to get back, and I knew that I could make it those 3 miles or so. That's what I did the rest of the day. I'm gonna share some footage of the motor at the end of the video, so if you guys want to stick around for that, I'll share with you what happened. That sucks. Don't know what's going on with the motor. He's a Beetle 162. He's gonna be close, they're about the same size. Oh, he's a 2-pounder. Number 3. Out of here, buddy. $134. We got an hour, 25 minutes. I should make it back on time. 20 minutes. I ended up weighing 16.25 pounds. That ended me up at 9th place for the day, and that also dropped us down to 4th place overall in the standings. Really not a good showing the last 3 events, so that's why I rolled week 7, 8, and 9 all together. Just not good. Not good at all. But once I got home, I texted a buddy of mine. His name's Mo. He works down at Propeller Dynamics, and he has helped me out quite a bit over the years. Just anything 2-stroke outboard related, he is the king. Like, he knows those motors like the back of his hand. So I shot him a text, and a few days later he was able to come by. I had the motor broken down far enough that he was able to knock the heads off, and first thing he did was he grabbed the compressor and he was like, yep, definitely not this. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to come here with this news, but it's probably either going to be this cylinder or this cylinder. And he cracked the spark plug on cylinder number 6, and as soon as he cracked it, he was like, yep, it's this one. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. We have on this side.
That's the bad hole. That's normal, and that one's really washed down. Really, really wet with fuel.
I mean, this one looks completely dry.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that was all the heat from the injector.
Like burning it off? Gotcha.
Yeah. So I showed you that one earlier?
Yeah. That's like identical.
There's a smiling resemblance there.
You literally said it's gonna look probably similar to this. Yeah. I mean, that is pretty dang close.
Yeah.
Same one too.
Yep.
That's insane. So, unfortunately, I blew the power head on my motor, and I don't exactly know what's gonna happen at this point, but gotta give a huge shout out and thank you to my buddy Mo from Propeller Dynamics for taking the time to come up here and help me out with the motor and help diagnose it. And really good dude, and truthfully like one of the most knowledgeable people that I know, and he does an extremely good job of explaining what's going on everywhere within that motor. So if you guys are local to the area, you're looking for a mechanic in general, it doesn't have to just be a two-stroke, check the guys out over at Propeller Dynamics. They are top-notch. But that's where we're at. Not really sure what's going to happen. I'm sure I'll be able to find somebody to fish with for the remainder of the series, or maybe I'll be able to get another boat or repower. I'm really not sure, but that's where we're at. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that subscribe button for me. Leave a comment down below. Do anything. I just need some positivity right now. But we'll see you guys on the next one.